हाय गाइस। तो आज मैं आपके साथ नॉन बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल कंपनीज़ का एक्टिव रिकॉल सेशन करूँगा। तो मैंने भी ये बहुत टाइम पहले पढ़ा था एंड लेट्स सी इसका एक्टिव रिकॉल सेशन कैसा होता है। व्हाट आर द टाइप ऑफ NBFCs? आई थिंक देर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ NBFCs. वन इज़ डिपॉजिट टेकिंग एंड वन इज़ नॉन डिपॉजिट टेकिंग. Yes, I was right. One is deposit accepting, one is non-deposit accepting. What do you mean by NBFC? ND, SI. SI stands for systemically important. ND is non-deposit taking, I think. So एक बार आंसर देखते हैं. Yes, systemically important non-deposit taking NBFCs. Okay, NBFC's asset size is greater than 500 crores. Okay, then only it is called systemically important non-deposit taking NBFC. Differentiate between NBFCs and commercial banks under the following headings. NBFCs and commercial banks. Okay, registered under, I think NBFCs are registered under Companies Act, whereas commercial banks are registered under Banking Regulation Act. Yes, regulator in NBFCs, it I think RBI भी होता है, SEBI भी होता है, PFRD भी होता है, IRDAI भी होता है, and regulator in case of commercial banks is RBI. Okay, depends upon the nature. Yes, and RBI for commercial banks. Deposits. NBFCs are usually non-deposit taking, but they can take time deposits which are called NBFC-D. As far as I remember, NBFCs can only accept time deposits, whereas commercial banks, they can take both demand deposits and time deposits. Yes, NBFC-D, they take time deposits only. Yeah, okay, yes. Scheduled commercial banks can take time deposits and demand deposits, but payment banks are commercial banks which can take only demand deposits. So there are not all commercial banks can take time deposits. Yes. Are deposits insured? I think NBFCs में it is not insured and commercial banks में it is insured. Yes. Okay. It is DICGC. DICGC is Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation, as far as I remember. Checkbooks and checkbook, I think spelling गलत है. Checkbooks and debit cards. Checkbooks and debit cards, I think NBFCs can issue or cannot issue. Checkbooks, I think they can issue. Okay, no, they cannot release checkbooks and debit cards, whereas commercial banks can. Credit cards I think होते हैं because NBFCs I've seen credit cards होते हैं. Yes, so there is no difference as such. CRR is usually not applicable for NBFCs, I think, and commercial banks में it is applicable generally. Not applicable. SLR is also, I think it is not applicable for NBFCs, but it is applicable for commercial banks. Am I missing any case कि NBFCs में it should be? Okay, only in NBFC deposit taking SLR is applicable, but NBFC-D में CRR is never applicable. Okay, that is a good point to remember. Basel norms I think NBFCs में भी होना चाहिए, commercial banks में भी होना चाहिए, as far as I remember. So both yes. Okay, only on NBFC-D and non-deposit taking systemically important it is. Okay, so if a statement comes ki for all NBFCs Basel norms are applicable, which will be wrong. And if a statement comes ki for all commercial banks Basel norms are applicable, I think that should be correct. Investment of depositors' money. I think NBFCs can deposit anywhere. They can buy government securities. They can invest in stock market. As far as I remember, if there are any commercial banks, in order to invest money in stock market, they have to take approval. As far as I remember, can invest in stock markets, can do so in RBI approved securities, but not stock market. Okay, RBI approved securities में commercial banks can do. Recovery of loan. NBFCs, I think recovery of loan, it happens through SARFAESI Act. Commercial banks में it also happens through SARFAESI Act, as far as I remember. Okay, I was wrong. SARFAESI Act is only applicable for housing finance company, which is an NBFC. Apart from that, there is no other NBFC for which recovery of loan is applicable. Okay, what are the NBFCs regulated by RBI? I don't remember many. Insurance, investment something companies, Mudra companies, then I don't remember exactly, बहुत सारे थे. Asset reconstruction companies, then Bajaj Finserv, किसका example था, I don't remember. Then there are deposit taking NBFCs, I don't remember. Financial intermediaries, stockbrokers. No, stockbroker is regulated by not RBI, SEBI. I don't remember. This is a very long list. Investment and credit companies, consumer durable loan finance. Okay, यहीं पे था. Bajaj Finance, consumer durable loan finance. Core investment company, Tata Capital, Reliance Capital. Infrastructure finance company, Power Finance Corporation is an example. Infrastructure debt funds. I think this list I should remember definitely in mains. Prelims में तो I think मैं शायद eliminate कर लूँगा. Asset reconstruction companies, yeah, this I remember. Factoring companies, factoring. What is factoring? As far as I remember from agriculture, it used to happen warehouse में होता था, negotiable warehouse receipts में factoring. You have a receipt, you can go to some bank and you can give your e-negotiable warehouse receipt and then you can take money. That is called factoring as far as I remember. Okay, I was digressing. Gold loan companies, Manappuram Finance, yeah, I think ये तो याद था मुझे, but why I couldn't recall. Home loan companies, HDFC Housing Finance, Microfinance Institution Ujjwan, ये याद नहीं था मुझे. Mudra, non-deposit taking NBFC owned by SIDBI, gives indirect loans to micro enterprises. Authorized dealers in money exchange, Western Union. Okay, I have written a note. Any NBFC not regulated by any other regulator falls under the purview of RBI. That is a very important point to remember. What are the NBFCs regulated by SEBI? SEBI में I think stock brokers होंगे, म्यूचुअल फंड कंपनीज होंगी, इंश्योरेंस तो नहीं होगा, स्टॉक ब्रोकर्स, म्यूचुअल फंड्स, और क्या हो सकता है? एंजल इन्वेस्टर्स, नो हाँ, एंजल इन्वेस्टर्स की तरह और कुछ था. वेंचर कैपिटल फंड्स आई थिंक. लेट्स सी. Stock brokers, Motilal Oswal, Sher Khan. Discount brokers, okay. Zerodha is not a stock broker. This can also be a statement. No, I don't think company specific questions will come in prelims. Mutual funds, okay. This is an important point to remember. Real estate investment trust and infrastructure investment trusts. Investment banks, Morgan Stanley, and I think Goldman Sachs is also an investment bank. Venture capital fund, market and infrastructure institution. I think this is important. Stock exchanges are also regulated by SEBI, not RBI. Depositories like NDSL, CDSL, clearing houses, Clearinghouse Corporation of India, I think it is regulated by SEBI. Yes. NBFC is regulated by IRDAI. Insurance companies, I don't remember exactly. Okay, life insurance companies, non-life insurance companies भी होते हैं. Policy aggregators, Policy Bazaar is not an insurance company as such, it is a policy aggregator. NBFCs regulated by PFRDA. PFRDA, Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority. Pension funds excluding statutory funds like EPFO. What are the NBFCs regulated by Ministry of Corporate Affairs? Nidhi companies and I don't remember the other example. Nidhi and microfinance, yes. Microfinance companies regulated by both MOCA and RBI. NBFC which is regulated by state government, I think एक ही होता है chit fund, which I think we should remember. Differentiate between credit rating agencies and credit information companies. Checks credit worthiness of credit rating agencies, it checks for NBFCs का करता है, I think government का भी करता है, but credit information companies का करता, it does of individuals. Yes, companies, NBFCs, government. Regulated by credit rating agencies are regulated by SEBI, whereas as far as I remember CICs are regulated by RBI. Okay, rating. What is the meaning of rating? I actually cannot recall. Rating का क्या था? Okay. Numerical symbol, alphabetic symbol, and example of credit rating agencies. याद नहीं आ रहा. Credit information companies. सिबिल स्कोर किसका था? क्रेडिट रेटिंग एजेंसी का क्या? ओके, क्रिस्टल केयर, आई डोंट रिमेंबर. सिबिल एंड एक्सपीरियन, आई मेड नोट्स बट आई डोंट रिमेंबर. और कुछ है नीचे? ओके, नो नथिंग. सो या गाइस, दिस वाज द एक्टिव रिकॉल सेशन ऑफ NBFCs. आपको पसंद आया होगा तो आप बता दीजिएगा. इफ़ यू हैव एनी अदर एडवाइस और सजेशंस यू कैन ऑल्सो लेट मी नो. आप मेरे साथ भी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं ये. ओके, एंड कीप रिवाइजिंग बाय एक्टिव रिकॉल. थैंक यू.